We are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here as always by my brother Tim. And today we get a pretty full MLB slate here on Friday. We get a couple CFL games. Obviously, there are a few preseason games. But I said this yesterday. I'm not really looking to back week 3 plays. So for me, for this show, it's just baseball and CFL for today. And then should be fun. But before we get into today's games, before we get into today's slates, let's take a look back at what happened yesterday. One went right and one went wrong in the world of sports betting. It sucked. All right, moving on. No, but I got the Rays run line at plus 130. That was a nice way to start the day. That was it, though. Cubs first 5, full game, run lines, losers. White Sox can't catch a foul ball. That was a loser. I should have pushed. Oakland first 5 was an absolute mistake. And then I learned really quick that the unders, the first quarter, the first half, and the full game unders in the CFL game was a massive mistake. Because apparently defense was optional last night, and apparently Winnipeg doesn't care anymore, or doesn't care about defense. A team that went under in all 4 of their home games so far, all of a sudden allowed just tons of points, and that was really frustrating to watch. So overall, for me yesterday, I was 1-7, so it was not a fun day yesterday. Hopefully today is better. I've made all of 2 plays so far. They're both CFL games. I have not bet a baseball game yet. I will be betting some baseball. But at the moment, for me, it is just CFL at the game, right this moment.
I don't know what's going on right now. Like it's there's a bad streak, and then this is whatever's going on with me. I just do not understand because it's been like the last 2 weeks. Yesterday, I can thank the Houston Astro run line. Yeah, that's about it. I had Chicago line movement, all that stuff, garbage. Cleveland 1-0 in the first. And then a 3-run bomb from Mitch Haniker. And then, yeah, apparently they just took the bats away from all the players and nobody else hit. Because that game finished 3-1. How about a game that went 11 innings? Nick, how did my overlook?
Wrong.
Yeah, 4-3. You figured, extra innings, 10th
11 innings. 11 innings.
Oh, yeah. Goes into the 10th. No runs scored. Cool. Goes in the 11th. White Sox still can't score. Cool. Loser. The Toronto Blue Jays. I had their run line. Loser. They just couldn't hold the lead until the very last inning, and they only had a 1-run lead, so that kind of sucked. And then Oakland, they were done quick. I realized, that one was quick. Kind of painless because that one. I saw 2-0 and I went to bed, so it worked. Didn't need to watch that blowout that ended up being 14-4. So that's fine. I don't know what's going on right now, but I am not doing well. I am waiting for football, which starts tomorrow. I have a couple baseball plays today, but I'm not betting crazy amounts on them, and this has been probably one of the roughest runs of my sports betting career. I legit think I'm hitting like 10% the last 2 weeks. It's been all ugly. So hopefully something turns around and quick. But I'm ready to get into a new sport. Baseball's been kicking my ass.
Yeah. It's not been fun.
Yeah, you could thank Pete Alonso. There you go. Hey, I'm the guy who said Yanks spread yesterday and then got the quick no from Nick. Just wanted to thank you. Just wanted to say thanks. I played it. Nice cash.
I said no because I already bet Oakland.
Yeah, that's fine. Good job. Nice cash. Not gonna say none of that. What up, Twins? Smash the like button. There you go. Wow, the only favorite who lost was the Cubs, and
they were a pick 'em.
I would count them as a pick 'em, and I would count. I would say the 3 games. So, St. Louis, Seattle, and Baltimore were all pick 'ems. None of them were. I mean, Baltimore ended up getting to be slight plus money. Seattle ended up being slight plus money. But let's be honest. All three of those were pick'ems, and then the chalk hit the rest of the night. Tampa, Philly, Mets, Houston, Toronto, and Yankees. So it was all chalk. And for people who don't bet chalk, and then and then I bet two of them. At least Houston covered the run line. Toronto didn't. So even if you did bet chalk, and hey, even the people who bet the run line, the Philly run line, Met run line, Yankee run line parlay or money line parlay or whatever you did, that cashed last night. So there you go. It's kind of rough. Nice. There you go. Killed my night because once again, since I'm up, I'm being $10 Hail Marys. Yeah, it's rough. Morning, guys. Let's get some money. Hit the like button. Yes, hit the like button, people. Let's do this. Let's go and start running through the games, Nick.
Oh yeah, we're gonna kick it off with the marquee matchup of the day. The Washington Nationals are hosting the Cincinnati Reds. The Nationals are
Stop it. Get some help.
minus 145 favorites, total 8.5 in this game. Take a look at the weather in this spot here in Washington. 4-mile-an-hour winds blowing out, 86 degrees, 6% chance of rain. Mike Minor is going up against Cade Cavalli. Let's see what Cavalli's done so far with the Rochester Red Wings of the AAA. This season, 97 innings pitched. He does have a 3.71 ERA, 1.18 WHIP, 6-4 record, 104 strikeouts, 39 walks. He's been okay. Nothing outrageous. Luckily, he is getting a good spot to start because he will be taking on Mike Minor, which Mike Minor has been pretty bad.
He should be in the minors.
Yeah, he should be in the minors. 6.48 ERA, 1.84 WHIP, 7.2 strikeouts per nine, which is 17%, 5.04 walks per nine, a 325 BABIP, a 644 FIP, and a 5.33 SIERA. And if I'm not mistaken, this may be the biggest favorite that the Nationals have been all year.
Want me to figure that one out?
I would love for you to figure that one out. But looking at where the money's coming on in this game, 66% of the tickets are coming in on the Reds, but 51% of the cash is coming in on the Nationals. It's been a 30-cent line move towards the Washington Nationals. 83% of the tickets are on the over. 84% of the cash is on the over. This line opened up at 9. It is now at an 8.5. Let's take a look here. Yeah, it opened up at an 8.5. It's moved up to a 9 and then back down to an 8.5. For me, I saw this game yesterday. I was like, ooh, this is the most 1-800-gambler of 1-800-gambler games that you can ever get. How are we going to find a way to bet this game? I think I may have found an interesting spot here because
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Why?
Just leave off this game.
I'm going to take a shot on this game. Yeah, I'm going to bet it. Yeah, I'm going to bet it. Give me the Washington Nationals -1 at -104. I expect the Nationals to be able to take advantage of Mike Minor in this game. And the way that the line moves, the Nationals, how often are they this big of favorites? I think that's telling you everything you need to know about this game. Let's see what my projected line for this game was. The projected line for this game was Washington around -142. So the line is about right, but the line movement is telling me Nationals here. So I'm going to take a shot. I'm going to back the Washington Nationals on the -1 line. I got that at -104.
So I looked through their schedule. They've been -144 or bigger favorites. This is the third time this year. The first time was April 19th in the first game of a doubleheader with Josiah Gray pitching against Madison Bumgarner. The second time, and they are actually bigger than 145 favorites, was June 27th. And they won 3-2. And that was when Eric Fetty pitched against the Pittsburgh Pirates and Miguel Yahura. And they were -147. So there you go. There's your 2 times that the Washington Nationals. They're also minus 140 favorites, 142 the next game against Pittsburgh with Espino versus Mitch Keller. Those are the 3 times that they've been. Oh, nope, that was plus money. Never mind. That was the 3
and
times
both
that
those
they've been favorites of that
both
size.
those games they had Juan Soto still.
Yes. This is the biggest favorite since Juan Soto, obviously. I think this is the first time they've been favorited since Juan Soto.
Yeah. That's what caught my attention with that. Tells you everything you need to know.
Last time that Washington was favorited was July 1st. And it was Josiah Gray against Trevor Rogers. Anyways, I'm not betting this game. I just figured I'd go over some interesting stats while I'm supposed to talk about the game. But no, I'm not touching this one. It's one of my rules, Nick. Pitchers making their first major league start. Tell you it goes one of 2 ways. This game's going to be 7-0 in the 3rd, or this game's going to be 0-0 in the 7th. There's not really an in-between. So I'm not going to try to pick and choose. I'm going and not betting this game. Cool.
Fair.
Great morning, fellas. Hope everybody has a winning day. God, I hope so. Yo. Morning, guys. Good morning, Joe. Oakland, team total over. Nice. Toronto, over was my only winner yesterday. 6 losses yesterday. Thank God football starts in the AM. Yep. Only betting 3 straight and plus money bets and a 2-leg parlay. F baseball. Right now, yeah. Who? Exactly.
The pitcher.
Yeah, exactly. As of now, I have no bets in for today. Not rushing it. That's fair. Softness. Morning, fellas. Good morning. I kind of like Nationals. I always fade minor.
Love it.
I just can't with a rookie pitcher or a first star pitcher. Joey Meneses home run.
Ooh, okay. Are we gonna do another Ice X home run money line parlay like we did with Alonso and the Mets yesterday? You can get Joe Meneses and the Nationals money line. Let's see if I can find that prop for you.
You find the prop and I'll keep going. You're one run away. Double Chicago.
5-1.
Huh?
5-1.
5-1. There you go. So close, Joe. Sup, everybody? Sup, Latif? Washington should beat the Reds. Should. Over in the game.
Over in that game?
I
think
know.
under.
See.
That line's moved from 9 to 8.5.
Runs. Nationals, I see runs. We'll see. So looking at the NFL today. Okay. I like the Buffalo Bills for the NFL today. After that loss, White Sox, I agree. Yeah, that was rough for anybody who had White Sox tickets. Morning, gentlemen. Good morning. Chargers +3 for +100. Seems like a solid bet. I will be taking them. Good luck. You have fun with that. We'll go for, I guess this isn't a 1-800 game. What game?
Yeah, the Philadelphia Phillies are hosting the Pittsburgh Pirates. Phillies are on that 260 favorite, total of 9. Bryce Wilson and Bailey Falter. Who's ready to lay 260 with Bailey Falter? All right. Let's take a look at the weather here in this game in Philadelphia. We're seeing 7-mile-an-hour winds blowing out, 85 degrees, 2% chance of rain. Let's take a look at the pitching matchup here. The marquee pitching matchup of the day. Bryce Wilson with a 4.4 ERA, 1.08 whip, 4.4 strikeouts per 9, which is 12%, 1.26 walks per 9, a 225 BABIP, a 584 FIP, and a 4.75 SIERA. On the other side, Falter with a 4.91 ERA, 1.18 whip, 10.64 strikeouts per 9, which is 29%, 2.45 walks per 9, a 250 BABIP, a 658 FIP, a 3.53 SIERA. Looking at this spy here, let's take a look where the money is. 88% of the tickets and 83% of the cash is coming on the Phillies. This line actually opened up at -310. Oh, it opened up at -310 yesterday, but it was Zach Wheeler.
I was about to say Zach Wheeler got put on the 15-day
put on the IR. So take that with a grain of salt. The line's dropped 45 cents. 67% of the tickets are on the over. 81% of the cash is on the over. The line has moved from 8 to 9 Let's take and then the line value for this game. We are seeing this line projected at Philadelphia minus 186. So that means we have full line value with Bryce Wilson and the Pittsburgh Pirates today. I want to find a way to back the Pirates here. And that may be taking them +1 in the first inning or first 5 innings at plus or minus 105. So if it's tied or they're winning, I cash. If they're down 1, I push. I can see that as a decent look. I can potentially pull a minus or a +2 for them. I can get minus 145 for the 2.5 and 115 for the 1.5. I'm kind of interested in that look.
Is that first 5 or full game?
Full game.
No.
Let's see, minus 145 for the 2.5 plus 115 for the 1.5. It would be a minus 114 for +2. I don't hate that look. I low-key don't hate that look. Pirates +2 at a minus 114 line. Am I going to get involved with this game? Probably not, but it's a lean towards the Pirates if I have to.
No, that's fair. This is another game I'm not interested in. Barely Falter has actually been halfway decent. Like he's actually pitched well. And now he gets to go up against a Pirates team, which the last time he faced him, he went 6 innings, struck out 8, 2 earned runs, 5 hits, and a walk. So not a terrible run for Barely Falter in that game. And that was in Pittsburgh. I think he could have another solid game. I would lean towards an under in this game, if anything. I know it sounds crazy, but I could see this game being a 6-1 type of deal where Philadelphia just takes care of business. Philadelphia knows, hey, they need to win these games against the bad teams in order to try to stay with the wild card. Because I know Milwaukee is kind of struggling, and San Diego is struggling, but they need to win these games. So in order to kind of stay out of that 6th wild card spot, I know they're 4 games up on Milwaukee, but these are the important games. Beat up on the little teams, and that's what they should be doing. So I would lean towards Philly, but the line
you would have to lay like 2 runs with them in order to get any value on them.
Exactly. That's why I'm not betting this game, because their run line is.
Also, they want to. I know this seems a little far fetched. They also may want to try to keep pace with the Braves. I know they're 7.5 games out behind the Braves, but they still play the Braves 7 times.
They still get 7 games against the Braves. So yeah, of course, they still want to keep pace with the Braves. That could be another eye down spot. I'm really hoping that Philadelphia helps out and takes down the Braves a couple of pegs. But
I think they still have a shot to pass the Braves.
I don't think so. It would take an absolute collapse from a team that's not losing, except for Atlanta 26-28 against teams over 500.
Winning teams, yeah.
But anyways, I would look at Philadelphia to try to keep pace with whatever, but I'm not betting this game.
Fair.
Cowboys spread +7. Good luck. That's where the only thing I'm up on the site this week. For college, for preseason, will most likely be Buffalo plus the points and Baltimore minus the points. Just stick with the trends of those 2 teams are winning every game. I really hate extra innings for home teams. Lost a 4-teamer because just like Giolito and Lynn actually pitched well.
Yeah, and I called both of them pitching well,
which is weird. They normally don't pitch well. At least not this year. Castellanos home run. Did something bad happen today? What happened? What event happened today that Castellanos has to hit a home run? No, I'm kidding. Good morning, guys. Hit the like button. Welcome, Aaron. Riding with my Saints and Raiders. Who are they against? NFL. Let's see. Saints against the Chargers. Raiders against the Patriots. Good luck. Have fun. Padres light up Bubik. Trust me. No, I don't think they do. Under. Everyone have a great day. You too, real deal. You too. Reds over. I cannot back anything involving a rookie pitcher or a pitcher making his first start. I got that Alonso home run.
That was
yesterday.
a mammoth shot.
Yeah, home run. That's a nice way of putting it. Oh man, that made me laugh. What did?
The Alonso home run?
Oh no, somebody's.
Oh, the Castellanos. You saying what bad happened?
Oh yeah. Yep.
I checked Twitter, see if anything was trending. Maybe something bad happened. It scared me because I went to Twitter, looked to see if something bad happened, and one of the trending things is Eminem. I'm like, oh shit, no.
Let's go to this one, Nick.
Yeah, the Toronto Blue Jays are hosting the LA Angels. Minus 175 for the Blue Jays. Total of 9 in this game. Let's take a look at the pitching matchup, seeing that it's in Toronto. Ooh, interesting pitching matchup here. Reed Detmers is taking on Mitch White. Reed Detmers has a 1.50 ERA, 1.08 whip the last 30 days. He's been probably one of, if not the best pitcher on Anaheim, other than Shohei Ohtani. 12.75 strikeouts per 9, which is 36%, 3.38 walks per 9, and 313 BABIP, but a 262 FIP and a 2.81 CR. He doesn't get hit hard because he's a soft tossing lefty and produces a lot of soft contact. On the other side, we have Mitch White with a 2.66 ERA, 1.23 whip, 4.43 strikeouts per 9, which is 12%, 2.66 walks per 9, a 275 BABIP, a 303 FIP, and a 5.25 CR. Let's take a look at where the money is coming on this game. 89% of the tickets and 87% of the cash is coming in on the Blue Jays, and the lines moved up a little bit. And then 57% of the tickets and 92% of the cash is coming on the over, and the lines kind of stayed put. It's moved 1 cent. So that's kind of interesting there. I would expect a little bit bigger of a line movement with that game. What can we get for our first 5 on this game? First 5 under is probably it's a 4.5 at even money, or I can get a 5 at minus 130. I would probably just go with the 4.5. I lean under in this game. I think that we can see a decent pitching performance from Reed Detmers. And Mitch White hasn't been terrible. Both these pitchers have actually not pitched half bad, and they're not high. They're not big names, so not many people are looking to bet unders with these guys. But I think that we could see an under in this game. Reed Detmers, since coming back from AAA, because he's similar to Kyle Bradish, Tim, where he was sent down to AAA, and then when he's brought back up, he's pitched much better. So I would lean towards an under in this game. I think that we could see a lower scoring game. And then also for the projected line for this game, it was 169. So no line value on either side here for either team. So pass on the side, lean towards the first 5 under for the total.
All right. And this has nothing to do with Reed Detmers or Mitch White. I just want to look at the teams. One of these teams has lost, I believe it's now 6 straight, and 9 out of their last 10. That would be the Angels. The other team has won 3 straight, 7 out of their last 8. That would be the Blue Jays. These 2 teams are trending in 2 opposite directions. Angels are just wanting the season to be over. Toronto is trying to make a push. Now, Toronto is currently a half a game behind Tampa Bay. And then they're still 8 games back of the Yankees. Beat up on these bad teams. Beat up on them. That's going to be the theme for these things. Like Philadelphia, beat up on Pittsburgh. Toronto, beat up on the Angels. Mets, beat up on Colorado. Tampa, beat up on Boston. White Sox, beat up on Arizona. Padres should beat up on Kansas City. Milwaukee should beat up on the Cubs. These are teams that Yankees should beat up on Oakland. These are teams that you got to look at and be like, all right, these are the games you need to win in order to make playoff pushes. I think that they do. Toronto's just been a very hot team, and I'm not jumping in front of that train trying to grab an under or trying to back read Detmers or anything like that, because to be honest, this game could be 7-0 in the fourth, and Toronto just completely goes off. Because Reed Detmers, if I'm the Blue Jays, soft tossing lefty, I'm not really too worried about. So I'm going to go Toronto. I'm going to grab them on the run line. At plus money, I think it was 115. I think that Toronto lights up Detmers, and this is a game that's over quickly. I think Toronto continues their winning ways and needs to beat up on these bad teams.
Fair.
Because at the end of the day, that's how you make your division. That's how you make a wild card in a division and stuff like that. Any boom UFC plays?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Under in this game. I don't know. White leads the Jays to victory. Yes. Yeah, under. I don't know. Interesting line for this game. If you're going under, are you just saying that the Angels get like shut out today?
Probably.
Toronto smashes Angels. Yes. Most teams against the Jays are over 500 this series versus the Angels is a must win.
Oh yeah, the
Correct.
Jays have one of the toughest remaining straight the schedules. When you look
But
at
I think
it.
I think that could benefit the Jays though. That they have a tough strength of schedule because
Actually, they're middle
now
of the
they
pack.
have a shot to actually move up because they face a bunch of the wild card teams. Sure, the next 6 games or the rest of the games of the month, Angels and Cubs, beat the crap out of them. Then Pittsburgh, beat the crap out of them. Then you're in Baltimore. Good luck.
Yeah. When looking at the Toronto rest of the year, their remaining strength of schedule has an average win percentage of .506. They have 3 against the Yankees, 2 against Philly, 9 against Tampa. And 10 against Baltimore.
There you go. That's if you're Toronto, 9 against Baltimore and 10 against 10 against Baltimore, 9 against Tampa. That's 19 games right there. Win 12 of them. Win 13 of them. And you're lining yourself up perfectly for the playoffs. You got to try to bury the Orioles when you're facing them. You got to try to get yourself up. And if you want a chance, you get home games at the end of September versus the Yankees. Sweep them. Must. It's a must. But the Toronto Blue Jays have options, and they could definitely make their way to the playoffs. They could. They could very well. Playoffs, yes, but they can move themselves up and down as they please.
Yeah,
Jays.
Except the Yankees have a much easier schedule the rest of the year, so they're not going to be able to chase for that division.
Correct. Jays, run line, yes. Would you do first 5 under or full game under? Nick's a first 5 under guy.
Yeah, first 5.
Mike Trout on the IL or not in the lineup? I have not a clue. Nick, do you want to look that up real quick? Mets light up cool to over 8. The problem is, do we think the Mets get enough runs by themselves to cover it? Because I don't think that Bassett gives up much. Line keeps moving on the Twins. Over started at 8, now it's down to 7.5. That's interesting.
He'll probably be in the lineup. Yesterday was a scheduled day off.
Gotcha. Looking for some cool money today. Not Chad Cool. 10 versus Baltimore. Come on, own these Jays. Yeah, they have to do well against them. Let's keep rolling.
Yeah, the Mets, they're minus 320 home favorites against the Rockies here. Total of 8 in this game. Let's take a look at the weather here in Flushing, Queens, New York. We're seeing 8-mile-an-hour winds blowing out, 84 degrees. There's a 10% chance of rain for this matchup between Chad Kuhl and Chris Bassett. Chad Kuhl, I don't know how much he's pitched recently, but his numbers are looks super inflated. I don't know if that was just a 13.91 ERA.
He's pitched twice.
Okay.
And he's pitched 8 2/3 innings and allowed 14 earned runs against San Diego and LA.
Yeah, he's
So,
been.
You don't
not
even
been
have
great.
to bring up those stats.
And then Bassett on the other side has been phenomenal, like every other Mets pitcher. 1.85 ERA, 1.10 WHIP, 7.85 strikeouts per nine, which is 21%. 1.85 walks per nine, a 298 BABIP, but a 271 FIP, and a 3.41 SIERA. Let's take a look at where the money is coming in on this game here. And 91% of the tickets, 98% of the cash is coming on the Mets. Yet this line opened up around 350. It's down to a 320. So lines move towards Colorado here. 89% of the tickets and 98% of the cash is on the over in this game. And the line is moved from juice towards the under, the juice towards the over. So the juice has moved, but the line has not moved up. This is another game I really have no interest in. The Mets run line's a little bit out of reach here at minus 150 like that, or minus 150 at 52. Like that's kind of ridiculous. I'm not trying to lay that type of juice. Looking at the projected line for this game, I have the Mets as 264 favorites, so there's really no line value on this game. So this is a pass. No, thank you for me.
Yeah, this is a pass. Bassett's been phenomenal. Chad Kuhl's been getting absolutely slammed. This is a Mets team once again beat up on the bad teams. This is what you need to do. Atlanta's doing it. Philly's doing it. Mets, you need to do it too. Colorado is
doing it. So
yes, we are. 18-40. Colorado on the road. 41-19 Mets at home. Bassett's been phenomenal, especially at home. This is a really good opportunity. This 4-game series, sweep them, because if that's the case, it's only going to benefit you because Atlanta gets St. Louis next, which that's going to be a very fun matchup for us to watch. But Mets at minus 320, 350, 300, whatever it is, there's no value, zero value. But this is a game that the Mets once again should win 7-2, 7-3. Like they should be winning that one, and they should be winning it by a margin. So I would look towards an over in this game as well, but not enough for me to want to go after it because once again, this game could easily be 4-1. But it's Chris Bassett. Bassett actually gets run support, and one way he could get run support is from a Lindor home run, and I think sure, why not? Toronto and LA both traveled. Toronto extra innings, got to lean under. I could see a 2-1 game. Yeah, but Toronto traveled from where? Boston? That's like nothing. Yeah. LA traveled from Tampa.
Both these teams had to cross over the border, though.
I guess. Whatever. San Diego, run line. No. Trout is playing today. Cool. Go Baltimore, stomp on Jays some more. That's going to be the argument. That I mean, I would have the same opposite perspective. Oh, Baltimore's against Houston now. Yikes.
That can bury Baltimore.
Yeah. But I was going to say, Baltimore, you guys got 10 games against Toronto and 9 against Tampa Bay left or something like that. That's their opportunity to move up. Vogelbach home run. As long as his milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Get them likes up, people. Let's get it. You guys are at 20 likes. Yankees 13-4 yesterday. Yeah, bad. Nick, you only get one play.
I only have one play at the moment. At the moment.
There you go.
I didn't bet any baseball heading into this show.
Not as high as yesterday because it's Bassett, because it's not DeGrom. And Chad Kuhl's actually been okay this year. Falter's a rookie. Harper's back. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I want to see one thing real quick.
But the way everything's lining up, in the playoffs, the Mets will either have to face Atlanta or Philly. So, I don't know. We don't have to worry about Harper.
Oh, they don't have a prop for Bryce Harper to hit a home run.
Nope. All right, let's keep moving.
All right, the Tampa Bay Rays are at the Boston Red Sox in this game. The Red Sox are minus 120. Home favorites with a total of 9 in this game. Let's take a look at the weather here at Fenway Park. 10-mile-an-hour winds blowing out, 74 degrees. There is a 33% chance of rain here. Michael Wacha, and it's an opener for the
Yeah, I was about to tell you, he's pitched 2 2/3 innings this year. No earned runs,
It's
1 hit.
Charigos, but I'm seeing Ryan Yarborough as your primary reliever. I'm not really going to read out any of the numbers
Right.
because it's kind of difficult to know who's actually pitching.
Correct.
But for Waka, he's been pretty good since coming back up. 0 ERA, a .43 WHIP, 11.57 strikeouts per nine, 38% walk strikeout rate, 1.29 walks per nine, a 143 BABIP, a .98 FIP, and a 1.99 Sierra. Let's take a look at the money in this game. Let's see where this line's moving. We're seeing 56% of the tickets and 54% of the cash is on the Boston Red Sox in this game. 57% of the tickets and 68% of the cash is on the Rays, or is on the over in this game. And this line has moved from 8.5 to 9. So okay, that makes sense here. This is a spot here for me where, looking at the line, this is a Tampa or nothing spot for me. My projected line for this game was Tampa minus 110. And they're plus 110, I believe.
Yeah, plus
110. Yeah, they're plus 110 here on the road. And that means that Tampa Bay are a full line value spot here. I might look at taking Tampa here and taking them on the -1 line. Try to get some nice value with them. Tampa plus 105 and the -1.5 is plus 155. Let's see. 105 and 155. So I can get them for plus 131 on the -1 line. That's kind of intriguing there. I'm gonna pull the trigger on them. I'm gonna take the Rays on the -1 line here. At plus 131. I think that's a nice little spot for them here. The Red Sox coming in off of an extra inning game last night. And I just see line value here with the Rays. I think the Rays should be the favorites in this game, not the Red Sox. So give me the Rays -1 here.
Yeah, I just added to my card too because I guess we didn't have a line for this one last night. That's probably the reason why I didn't end up going after it. The Rays are playing probably their best baseball of the year right now. They've won 8 out of their last 10. They just took care of business, granted a 4-game sweep of the Angels. They took care of 3 out of 4 from Kansas City. So they're taking care of the teams that they should. Red Sox are a team you should take care of. If they want to be able to hold on to that top wild card spot, and honestly, probably the team that I think could give the Yankees the biggest run for their money, this has got to be a spot that Tampa Bay sweeps the Boston Red Sox. I would say this is the last shot for the Red Sox, but they're 8 games back, and they kind of already blew that.
Yeah.
This is the spot I want to go after Tampa. This is them making their push. Only 7.5 games behind the Yankees. I know the Yankees are out west. They get an easy schedule against Oakland and LA in the next couple of weeks. I think Tampa, if they can stay with them, I believe Tampa gets to play them a couple more times too. This is another one of those spots. Tampa holds their own destiny. Well, kind of.
They play the Yankees 6 more times.
Yeah, I was about to say they don't play them this month, but they get 3 at home against Yankee next weekend, and then the following weekend in Yankee. Not to mention they also get some games against the Blue Jays. 9 games against the Blue Jays. So
the Yankees do have the easiest remaining schedule of any American League East team, though.
That's fine. The Rays still have an opportunity to put themselves back in that race. So I think Rays take care of business here. Yankees slip up a little bit. All of a sudden you get a 5-game lead or something. And then they get some head-to-head matches. And if Rays win those matches, this could be a very interesting AL East come down the stretch. So for me, I'm taking Tampa Bay today. I don't care that's an opener.
Fair.
Astros can get over 8 against Baltimore. I think that's going to be a good game. Reds 6, Shrek Sox. You get them. I can't do Boston today. Harper plus 255 on FanDuel. Good luck. I hate when the Red Sox play the Rays. Rays money line. Yep. What you gonna do? Tampa, Boston first 5 and full game run lines. Nope. Red Sox total over 9, kind of high. It is kind of high. After some long thoughts, I got my plays ready for the WNBA, which is on Sunday. Good luck. Under. Yeah, I could see an under. Raiders money line. We didn't really touch much preseason this week. I think the Rays get to them today. They've been playing some good baseball. That they have. Speaking of teams that have been playing some good baseball, I don't know if we have any.
I believe this is the best bet, Tim.
Oh, yeah. My bad. Our best bets in this game between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. If you guys are interested in that one, earlesportsbets.com. Or 60 likes on the stream. We're at 23 right now. So there you go. We'll move on to the next game. Rain in Boston. That could help the under. Red Sox for the win. I don't think the Red Sox win this one. All right, Nick, we'll go to this game.
Yeah, we're going to look at the Houston Astros hosting the Baltimore Orioles in this one here. The Astros are minus 180 home favorites with a total of 8 in this game. No need to look at pitching or bullpens or weather. Wow. We do get Kyle Bradish and Lance McCullers Jr., the pitching matchup here. Bradish with a 4.05 ERA, 1.40 whip, 9.45 strikeouts per 9, which is 24%, 4.05 walks per 9, a 308 BABIP, a 447 FIP, and a 402 SIERA. On the other side, McCullers with a 2.45 ERA, 1.45 whip, 9 strikeouts per 9, which is 24%, 5.73 walks per 9, a 296 BABIP, a 421 FIP, and a 4.82 SIERA. Let's take a look where the money's coming in on this game here for this one. We have 83% of the tickets, 74% of the cash coming in on the Astros. We have 88% of the tickets coming in on the over, but 79% of the cash coming in on the under. This line has moved accordingly, though, 8.5 down to an 8. Let's take a look at what the projected line for this game is, and that would be Houston minus 188. So the line seems about fair. If anything, about 3 cents of value towards the Houston Astros in this one here. This one's a pass for me. I really don't have too much interest in this game. Baltimore's. I think this is where Baltimore starts to fall off a little bit, and I know it sucks, but they're giving me Mariners vibes from last year, where they're gonna fall off. So I would have to lean towards backing the Astros here in this spot. I did not get involved in this game.
Astros are hot right now. Well, they just finished off a sweep against Minnesota, I should say. They've won 4 straight. They kind of 6 out of the last 10, 6 out of the last 8, I should say. So they've been playing some good baseball. Baltimore's kind of been an average team since their big win streak, I should say. Kind of a rough spot for them. They've been up and down. I don't know. This just seems like a spot that I don't want to get involved in. Lance McCullers has been good. I like Kyle Bradish since he's gotten pulled back up. He did lose his first game since being called back up. So the Orioles are now 4-1 in his starts since he's been called up. But this team just finds new ways to win. So you can never really count the Orioles out. But this is just not a game that I want to go after. So I just chose to stay away from this game. Should be just a fun one to hope the Orioles can continue their winning ways. But that's just me. Rays should not be favored today. They're not. They're not. JT Chargos versus Michael Wacha, who has been great all year, and it's in Boston. Rays the better team, yes, but definitely not favored today. No, they're not favored today. I got them at plus 110. That's correct.
Yeah.
They should not be favorites today. That's why we got them at plus money. Orioles.
I think it's going to pick them.
Sure, grab the Orioles. That's just mean. Trey Mancini. That's just mean. Looking
I like it
for
though.
looking for that plus money with Baltimore again, first 5 in full game. I understand. Yankees line moved from 7 to 6.5. Jeez. Oh, and JP Sears gets to pitch today versus the Yanks.
Ooh.
O's should have lost last night. Yep. BJ's, Philly, Met, Parlay. Sure. Let's go to this game, Nick, which I know we have a lot of opinions about.
Yeah, we have the San Diego Padres there at the Kansas City Royals. We're seeing the Padres at around minus 180. Road favorites with a total of 8 in this game. Let's take a look at the weather here in Kauffman Stadium, where it's 6-mile-an-hour winds from the right to the left, 88 degrees, and a 2% chance of rain. Joe Musgrove, Chris Bubik, the pitching matchup here. We get the boob, man. But Musgrove with a 4.97 ERA, 1.24 whip the last 30 days, 8.38 strikeouts per nine, a 22% walk rate, or strikeout rate, 1.55 walks per nine, a 321 BABIP, a 443 FIP, and a 3.54 SIERA. On the other side, 3.56 ERA, 1.35 whip, 8.6 strikeouts per nine, which is 23%, 3.56 walks per nine, a 310 BABIP, a 368 FIP, and a 4.17 SIERA. Taking a look where the money's coming in on this game here, we have, this is an interleague game, that's why I don't see it in the National League games. 93% of the tickets and 88% of the cash is coming in on the Padres. This line has moved up from 165 up to 180, 185 in some spots. 57% of the tickets are on the over, but 62% of the cash is on the under, which suggests maybe the markets think that Chris Bubik comes out here and has a decent game. I would lean towards an under in this game. I can definitely see this being a lower scoring one. Let's take a look at what it under 4.5. And then I kind of got an interesting look in this game, expecting this one to be a lower scoring game. Maybe taking the first 5 under 4.5 and the Kansas City Royals first 5 plus a half a run, hoping for a 1-1, 2-2 type of game in the first 5 innings. I think that could be an interesting look here in this spot. I think there's value taking a run and a half with the Royals here full game, even though I'm not an advocate for that. I think that this could be a close game. I don't trust the Padres to lay 180 on the road. That's just ridiculous the way they've been playing. I get it. It's the Royals. But for me, I am looking at the first 5 under 4.5 and the first 5 plus a half. And I'm going to actually move on both here. For Royals, first 5 innings plus the half a run and even money. And the first 5 under 4.5 at minus 115.
Under. I just like the under. Look at what San Diego has done the last 10 games. 8 unders, 2 overs. And the 2 overs, sure, they had one good game against Pablo Lopez and the Miami Marlins where they scored 10 runs. Cool. The only other game that went over was because the Padres let up 6 runs to Paulo Espino and the Washington Nationals. Let's look at what San Diego has done offensively the last, 10 games. Being shut out by Cal Quantrill. They got 1 run versus Savali. How about 1 run versus Patrick Corbin? 1 run versus 2 runs versus Corbin. 2 runs versus Josiah Gray. 3 runs versus Espino. 1 run versus Animal Sanchez. 3 against Edward Cabrera. And that was more of the bullpen area. Got shut out by Alcantara, fine, and had a little bit of a decent game against Paulo Espino. This team is not scoring, and it's not like they're playing tough pitchers. No, this is an under. If San Diego is to win, it is 3-2 game or a 2-1 game. San Diego, their powerful offense, hasn't done shit. Give me the under. I love Baltimore. They made me so much money, but oh my God, it's Houston. No, that's fair. Orioles get smashed. It's fair. Josh Bell home run. No, I don't see that. Royal Blue, yes. Sky and the Aces take game 1 in their series. They're the 2 favorites. Maybe. Whether or not they cover, that's a different story. Royals team total under, and I haven't looked at the WNBA games yet. I just saw that the lines came out this morning. Royals first 5 under. Yes. Props today, including a same game parlay for the Sox first 5 and run line, and have a hit prop included. Bills +6. Yep. Saints game over. Nerfy and the Guardians, but that is now over -155. There you go. White Sox, of course. There you go. Padres may go under 8. No Juan Soto either. No Juan Soto in the lineup? I like that even more. Let's keep rolling, Nick.
Yeah, we're going to look at the Chicago White Sox. They are hosting the Arizona Diamondbacks in this game. They're around -165. Home favorites in this one, total of 8.5. By the way, looking back at last game with the Royals, I forgot to mention the line value here, where they have the Padres projected at around -150. So slight line value with the Kansas City Royals, not a full line value spot though. But looking at this one here, let's take a look at the weather. 72 degrees, 7% chance of rain from the 72 degrees, 7-mile-an-hour winds from the right to the left, 0% chance of rain. Tommy Henry and Johnny Cueto. Johnny Cueto coming in off of an amazing start last game, where he went 8 2/3 against Cleveland, I want to say. Cleveland. And let's take a look at this pitching matchup here. Oh, there we go. Cueto with a 2.75 ERA, 1.25 whip, only 3.25 strikeouts per 9, which is 9%, which is why he can go far into games. He gets a lot of soft contact early in counts. 1 walk per 9. He also doesn't walk many batters. 312 BABIP, but 362 FIP, and a 4.89 SIERA. On the other side, Tommy Henry with a 3.57 ERA, 1.24 whip, 6.35 strikeouts per 9, which is 17%. 3.57 walks per 9, a 246 BABIP, a 489 FIP, and a 4.91 SIERA. Let's take a look where the money is coming in on this game here. We're seeing 91% of the tickets and 97% of the cash coming in on the White Sox, but yet this line has gone down. They've gone from 170 down to 165. And then with the total here, about even money on both sides. 54% of the tickets are on the over, but 52% of the cash is on the under this game. The projected line for this one here is the White Sox -153. So for a line value, it's really none. No line value on this game for a side. This is another one. I don't have too much interest in today's game. Today's games. I mean, we have 4 games to go. I have all 4 plays on 3 different games. So for me, this is another pass. I'm being a little bit more selective here towards the end of the season.
Chicago White Sox run line. I just like Cueto. He's been. Can I say? Oh no, Dylan Cease, but Cueto's been the number 2 this year. Like he has been solid in his last 10 starts. He's averaging 1.7 runs a start, including shutting out Cleveland last time he pitched through 8 2/3 innings. Phenomenal. Which is weird because he's really good. He's getting up there in his career. Going up against Tommy Henry and the Arizona Diamondbacks, I think that the White Sox should be able to put up some runs. Should. And Cueto should be able to shut down Arizona. So, for me, I'm taking some plus money with the White Sox on the run line. For that's kind of where I'm going at.
Fair.
White Sox run line. Yes. Grab the Raiders money line. Have fun. Tomorrow, I'm going to be making a play on the Bears plus 190 against the Browns. Good luck. New York parlay. Bills, Yankees, Mets. I don't hate it. JP Sears has been good, though. Bears are going 3-0 in the preseason and then go 0-3 to start the regular season. 0-3, that's it? I think I'm more than 0-3. D-Bags, Penn, yeah, sucks. Yep. Padres over moved from 8.5 to 8. I got an 8.5 last night, so it's gone back and forth, so I'm fine with that. White Sox have to run line it. Blue Jays have to run line it. Padres, no thank you. Oh, it's a parlay. You parlayed it. Never mind. I don't like the Padres tonight, though. White Sox under. Sure. Sure. I'll go White Sox run line. Also, I'll throw in a parlay. There you go. Sears out of business. Didn't you hear?
JP Sears.
Or
What?
unless we talk about the, I think
Probably talk about JP Sears, who's facing the Yankees tonight.
That's fair. At least 0-3. Yeah. Against Bubik tonight. Hey,
Yeah.
Bubik's
been good. I've been liking the Boob Man recently.
Bubik's been good, and the Padres offense has not. But we'll go to this game.
I mean, Bubik can give me a Patrick Corbin performance or an Anibal Sanchez performance, or who are the other crappy pitchers that the Padres have done nothing against?
Exactly.
I'm not worried. Now, can the Padres light them up? Absolutely. And then both my bets are dead? Absolutely. But hey, San Francisco Giants are at the Minnesota Twins in this one here. The Twins are minus 120 home favorites with a total of 7.5 in this game. Let's take a look at the weather here in Minnesota. There we go. 8-mile-an-hour winds from the right to the left. 79 degrees, 0% chance of rain. Alex Wood, Joe Ryan is your pitching matchup for this one here. Alex Wood, a 5.45 ERA, 1.15 whip, 8.73 strikeouts per nine, which is 23%, 2.18 walks per nine, a 258 BABIP, a 512 FIP, and a 3.73 SIERA. On the other side, Joe Ryan with a 6.66 ERA, 1.40 whip, 11.57 strikeouts per nine, which is 29%, 2.10 walks per nine, a 343 BABIP, a 503 FIP, and a 3.38 SIERA. Let's take a look at where the money is coming in on this game here, where we have 65% of the tickets and 89% of the cash coming in on the Twins, but yet this line has gone down from 125 down to 120. 55% of the tickets are on the under, 85% of the cash is on the under, and the line's moved down towards the under. So the line move makes sense in this game. The projected line for this one here is Minnesota minus 108. So this is not a line value spot at all. This line is a pretty spot on, and for me, this is another pass. I want to tread lightly with baseball because one thing I've learned is Fridays always suck for me. I don't know what it is, but Fridays are always rough. So if I can keep it within like 5 plays, 6 plays on a Friday, I'm good.
There you go. Yeah, I'm going to choose to stay away from these two teams like I have been pretty much the entire year. San Fran has just been a big question mark for me. I cannot get them right, and that's the same deal with Minnesota. I'm not going to jump too far deep into this one. I kind of pass and have zero interest in going after this game. That's just there's games on the slate that I'd rather go after. I'm sorry for not talking too much about this one. Minnesota, I haven't touched pretty much all year, and San Fran's kind of the same way. So pass for me on this one. Cheesecake. Not really a cheesecake person. Frisco plus money. Not going to talk you off of it. Minnesota's been awful lately. For some reason, I like the Giants here. First 5 money line plus 1.5. Either way, whatever works for you. But I can't get after this one. Now, this one's probably going to be the game of the night.
Yeah, this one's got my attention. We have the Atlanta Braves. They're at the St. Louis Cardinals here, 2 of the hottest teams in the National League. We have the Braves as minus 145 road favorites with a total of 7 in this game. Let's take a look at what the weather is here in St. Louis. We have 6-mile-an-hour winds blowing in, 85 degrees, and 0% chance of rain. We have Spencer Strider and Jose Quintana. Strider has regressed a little bit. He started off the season really well, but the last 30 days, 3.10 ERA, 0.98 which is still really good. 12.39 strikeouts per nine, which is 35%. 2.21 walks per nine, a 298 BABIP, a 175 FIP, and a 2.55 SIERA. On the other side, Quintana has been pretty good. 1.52 ERA, 0.94 whip, 7.28 strikeouts per nine, which is 21%, 2.43 walks per nine, a 241 BABIP, a 2.85 SIERA, FIP, and a 3.89 SIERA. Let's take a look where the money's gone in this game. I'm kind of curious on this one here. As we're seeing 80% of the tickets and 88% of the cash coming in on the Braves. 79% of the tickets are on the over, but 76% of the cash is on the under, and this line's moved from 7.5 down to 7. So the lines moved correctly in this one here. For that, this is a dog or pass spot for me. Let's take a look at what the projected line is 117. So there is slight line value here, almost full line value with the St. Louis Cardinals in this spot. I want to back Quintana in this game. What can I get for a first 5? Plus 120 for a first 5 with the St. Louis Cardinals here. I think I'm pretty intrigued on that one there, or plus 134 full game. Let me see what the bullpens are real quick, and that'll probably determine the play, whether it's first 5 or full game. Seeing Atlanta with the bullpen advantage. So I'm going to take them first 5. I'm going to go ahead and take plus 120 with the Cardinals in the first 5 innings. They're just one of the hotter teams in baseball right now, and I expect them to continue that here. This is a big test for the Braves this weekend. Can they beat a team with a winning record? And I'm going to bet to say no, because they've struggled to do that this year, 26 and 28 against teams with 500 or better records. So give me the St. Louis Cardinals in the first 5 innings at plus 120.
Yeah, just looking at teams who do well against teams over 500, you get, for the National League, the Mets and the Dodgers and Milwaukee. And that is it. For the American League, you get Astros, Yankees, Cleveland, and then Seattle's even 500. And that's it. So when it comes to playoffs, those are the teams I'm expecting to do well. Now, St. Louis is 24 and 28, but they don't play as many games against winning teams because they play in the Central. But this is a Cardinal spot. Both these two teams are hot. Granted, Cardinals coming off of splitting 4 games versus the Cubs. Braves coming off sweeping the Pirates, playing good against Houston, winning against the Mets. So they're playing Atlanta's actually playing some good opponents right now and actually doing pretty well with it, minus Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's not a good opponent. But I like Jose Quintana. I like St. Louis, what they've been doing. They've been really hot. So when it comes to it, 2 hot teams, I'm going to grab the plus money at home with St. Louis. I think it's a good spot for it.
All right. We'll roll with that.
Sorry, I just saw the comment. It was a 5-game series against the Cubbies, and they won the series. You like the Braves today? Not at minus money. If Braves were plus money, it's Braves all day. But St. Louis plus money, I like St. Louis. It should be low scoring. I agree. Top of it, gentlemen and ladies. Smell like kickoffs and 3-pointers around the corner. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Will there be college talk tonight or tomorrow? I think we're doing. Nick, are you doing a show tonight?
We might, because I know you like a lot of week 0. We might do a show tonight.
Might do a show tonight. There you go.
We'll see.
Braves are coming in on fresh legs, but there's the Q man standing out there. It's an under. It's gotta be. Lots on Nebraska under. I like the over. Braves bullpen is better. That's fine. Good morning, guys. One thing that you can't forget, number 1 and number 2 for MVP voting is 3 and 4 in that Cardinal lineup. Yanks team total over against JP Sears. I don't know. St. Louis money line, yes, and the over. If you like St. Louis, it's because they're scoring runs and beating up on Spencer Strider. Yes, it was a 5-game series, and the Cardinals won it. I messed that one up. Nerfy, sure. Just saw Cole was pitching. Yeah. Nerfy time. Yep. Nerfy. Yep. Yeah, I remember Tim, right? You remember what? That I like the yeah, that works. 2 games left, Nick, and I have a play in one of them. I do not have a play in this game.
Yeah, this one's kind of interesting because we have the New York Yankees. They are at the Oakland Athletics. This is a revenge game. JP Sears is a former Yankee. But we have Garrett Cole and JP Sears minus 230-ish for the Yankees. Total is 6.5 now. The line has gone down. So they like JP Sears. Let's take a look at the weather here in Oakland, California. 9-mile-an-hour winds blowing out, 61 degrees, 0% chance of rain. Pitching matchup here. Garrett Cole with a 4.35 ERA, 1.19 whip the last 30 days, 10.74 strikeouts per nine, which is 30%, 1.45 walks per nine, a 354 BABIP, a 2.90 FIP, and a 2.84 SIERA. On the other side, JP Sears has been pretty good, 2.7 ERA, 0.83 whip, 4.05 walks per nine, or strikeouts per nine, which is 12%, 2.03 walks per nine, a 184 BABIP, a 410 FIP, but a 5.14 SIERA, which was one of the higher ones on the slate. Let's take a look at where the money is coming in on this game here, though, as we have 93% of the tickets and 97% of the cash coming in on the Yankees. 88% of the tickets and 88% of the tickets are on the over, but 91% of the tickets are on the cash is on the under in this game. Let's take a look at what the it's a 3.5 at minus 130. I really don't like that number. I don't want to lay juice for a 3.5, especially when this Yankee offense we saw yesterday can absolutely go off. But I can see an opposite here. I can see after an offensive explosion last night, the Yankees bats cooling down a little bit tonight, and we see an under in this game. So this is going to lean towards a first 5 under 3.5. I just wish it wasn't juiced the way it is. So this is a pass for me, but there is full line value on the Oakland Athletics in this game. So maybe a lean towards maybe JP Sears having a good first 5 innings, and with it being a 3.5. I usually don't bet these, but I may have a second one of these on my card. Maybe taking a half run in the first 5 innings. You're getting plus 120 for it. And maybe it's a 1-1 game at the end, or a 0-0 game at the end of 5 innings. And that's really what you're hoping for. Yeah, I'm going to take a shot at that. Give me the Oakland A's to bounce back a little bit here. First 5 plus a half a run at plus 120. I usually don't do that, but I think there's value in it when you can get plus money for it. So I'm going to take the Oakland Athletics first 5 plus the half a run with JP Sears against his former team.
Yeah, I don't want anything to do with this game. I kind of lean towards an over, though. 6.5, 7. I see some 6.5s. Garrett Cole has the ability to get beat up. He does. And Stanton is back in the lineup, and man, he made his presence known early. I think he hit a home run in his first at-bat back, or second at-bat back, or something like that. He made himself known early that he's back. I could easily see some runs in this game. I think Oakland could beat up on Garrett Cole a little bit. I think the Yankees get a couple of runs. I would lean towards an over. Enough for me to go after this game? No. But it would be a lean towards the over. But I'm not touching this one. Talking about Braves MVPs and Cardinals MVPs. Cardinals do have 2 MVPs. Talking about the lineup. I got you. Should we get on the Yankee train? No, not yet. Nope. Cole over 7.5 strikeouts. Sure. 3-dog parlay. Who would you take today? Cardinals,
Royals, and Athletics.
Royals,
Rays.
And Rays.
No Athletics, Rays.
There you go. 6.5 is too low. Sure, Yankee run line. It could hit. I'm not going after this game. CFL over 49 got me yesterday. Went under. Rough. He did. Oh, darn it. I was, yeah. No, you're good. Sup, Twins? Back to the winning way. Back winning days, going for 3. Yeah, at least somebody's winning. It's 6.5. I'll take the over. Yeah, I would too. I want to go after this game though, Nick.
Yeah, we have the Cleveland Guardians and the Seattle Mariners in this one here. It's about a pick 'em. Total of 7 in this game. Let's take a look at the pitching matchup. We are in a dome here. Shane Bieber and Logan Gilbert. Logan Gilbert's definitely regressed. Bieber with a 3 ERA, one WHIP, 9.27 strikeouts per nine, which is 26%, 1.09 walks per nine, a 278 BABIP, a 3 FIP, and a 2.85 SIERA. On the other side, Logan Gilbert with a 6.59 ERA, 1.61 WHIP, 7.57 strikeouts per nine, which is 19%, 3.95 walks per nine, a 333 BABIP, a 525 FIP, and a 4.87 SIERA. Let's take a look at where the money is coming in on this game. 55% of the tickets are on Cleveland, but 67% of the cash is on the Mariners. But the line has gone from plus 105 to minus 110 for the Guardians. That line totally confuses me. 72% of the tickets and 97% of the cash is on the under. I really want nothing to do with this game. This game kind of scares me. I want to lean Guardians, but this is not a game I'm particularly wanting to get involved with. So it's just going to be 6 plays for me in the MLB today, and I'm happy with that.
I like the over. I think that Seattle can get some runs against Cleveland, against Bieber. And Logan Gilbert has not looked like the same Logan Gilbert from beginning of the year. 2 earned runs, 3 earned runs, 7, 6 in his last 4 starts. Just a really rough road for him. On the opposite side, you get Shane Bieber, who's just been good. He's allowed only 6 earned runs in his last 5 starts. But this is Seattle. He's faced some good teams. I want to go after the over in this game. I just feel like 7. This one just looks so like a obvious under that it goes over. So I'm going to be on the over between these two sides. I was kind of hoping for it to hit 6.5, but I'll take plus money for it at over 7. I grabbed the over between these two sides. Why is the Bills underdogs? Bills are going to have their backups in, yeah.
I don't want to trust that.
I'm fine with it. Bills are still. I still feel the Bills have good backups. Feels like everyone's on the Bills because they won 11 straight preseason games. I think they at least cover. No starters. Also, Baker starting the second half. That's fair. They have Guardians favorited, Mariners plus money. I could see it. That's fair. I'm betting against Baker every game this year. That is fair. What's y'all's first 5 best 3 plays? Nick, you do the first 5s a lot.
Royals plus a half, Athletics plus a half, first 5 under 4.5 with the Royals. And then I also like the Cardinals first 5, so pick 3.
There you go. 7 is a low key number for the Mariners. True. Why is Sky only -3? Because the Sun are a good team. Sky are favorited because they're at home. I think the Sun are the better team, but we'll see. A little late to the show, but ready to cash. Let's get it. Cubs, money line. I don't hate it. But our best bet's in that game, so we'll see. Money line, Bills. Chirp. Brandon Bean, amazing GM, Bills. There you go. Respect. You're good. You're right. There's no way the Bills don't come. Fair enough. Does that mean you're taking the Sun? I mean, it's on Sunday, but I'm not entirely sure yet. I want to look more into the games. I'll have the plays on Sunday. Bills money line is juicy. That it is. All right, Nick, you got 2 games to go over. You got the CFL, Hamilton, Toronto. Toronto's a 2-point favorite, the total of 48. Let's see them.
Yeah, the Argos here, or my bad, I want to really more focus on the Hamilton Tiger Cats. Because one thing I've noticed with them is they are good for 30 minutes. And I mentioned this a few times. I've cashed a few times with them doing this. I'm just going to take them in the first half +1. I did this last week, and they were tied at the end of the first half. So the first half +1 cashed. I'm going right back to it this week. I believe they played the Argos last week as well. No, they played Hamilton, or they played Montreal last week, and then they played Toronto the previous 2 weeks, and then they play Toronto next week as well. So these two teams are very familiar with each other, and the Ticats are 7-3 to on the spread in the first half this year. So I'm going to expect that to continue here. Only rely on the Hamilton Tiger Cats for 30 minutes. So Ticats +1 in the first half. I got it at -110.
I don't hate it. We'll go to the second game and then we'll go back to the chat. Saskatchewan and BC. The Lions are -4 with a total of 46.
Yeah, we have the this is a spot here where early injuries are taking the forefront in this game. No Nathan Rourke for the for the BC Lions, which kind of sucks because he was the leader for the MVP this year. Mm-hmm. And then on the side of Saskatchewan, they're without a couple wide receivers, which is definitely going to hurt them offensively. I think these defenses are going to show up a little bit today. BC has the second best defense in the CFL. They only allow 20.6 points per game, but they do have the number one offense to go with that. For me in this game, I want nothing to do with the side. I want the under. I got under 46.5. I think that with the offensive pieces missing in this game, we see a more conservative play calling, more running the football, good defense. I think that we can see BC shut down Saskatchewan offensively a little bit here. So I like under 46.5.
There you go. That is all the games. Go back to the chat for just a second. What's up, bros? Took the over 8.5 in the Nationals game and the under 9 in the Angels game this morning. Angels don't play Tampa. But good luck. Did I miss y'all talk about Texas Detroit? We didn't have lines for that game. Oh, we do now, but no, we didn't bet it. What quarterback does the Bills have? Barkley. There you go. 2 of 3 on my parlay because of the stupid Blue Bombers had -3. They won 31-29. Rough.
Yeah.
Taking my Bucks tomorrow. Brady's playing. You do realize that Brady's going to play for like 4 plays, right?
Yeah, he's not playing.
He's going to play a drive,
if that.
So
if you like the Bucks, take them in the first quarter.
Yeah, but I'm not relying on that. I'm not. No, don't worry about it. Well, let's go ahead and pay some bills and then do all that good stuff. And before we head on out for today, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. Appreciate all the support. We're 17 subscribers away from 1,700. So let's see if we can hit that by
2,700.
From 2,700. What did I say?
1,700.
Sorry, 17 away from 2,700. Let's see if we can hit that by Sunday. Let's do it. Appreciate all the support. Check out all the links in the description below. Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, Picks and Parleys, Premium Plays, merch, TikTok, ESP Shorts, and the EarleSportsBets.com website. It's all linked down below. Also, make sure you guys check out SeatGeek for all your concert tickets and sporting event ticket needs. You could use the code ESB at checkout. $20 off your first purchase. Today, I'm going Toronto, run line, under in KC, White Sox, run line, Tampa Bay, St. Louis, and the over in the Cleveland game, along with some Buffalo Bills action at +6.5.
Yeah, I'm rolling with the Nationals on the -1 line, -104. Also, the Rays on the -1 line. That one's +131. Royals, first 5 plus the half run at even money. Royals, Padres under 4.5 first 5. I also like the Cardinals first 5 money line at +120, and finishing off the day with the Athletics first 5 plus a half at +120. And then in the CFL, we're rocking with the Ticats in the first half at +1 at -110 there, and then the Saskatchewan BC under 46.5.
There you go. That should do it. Nick, hold on. Comments. Bucks stink. 9 more likes. Didn't get it, but stay tuned for game time. We'll probably talk about it there.
Yeah, that should just about do it for this one. We want to thank you guys as always for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you guys have not already. And turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we are live here at ESB, which is every single morning, anywhere between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bet Show. that's going to just about wrap it up for this one, though. I want to thank you guys as always for watching. Good luck today.